All right, Shalom. We give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. All right, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, as well as confusing the faces that bear witness with the scriptures, but you look like the other nations. Shalom. All right, I posted this picture on social media, man, because Sakari, he was like having a picture of like trying to bring unity between the Hebrew Israelites and the Muslims, man. All right, and this guy, this Muslim man, he commented because he felt offended, man, and he said, "I have no understanding, but was raised." He said that because I said he doesn't have understanding, man, and he said, "I have no understanding, but was raised under the NOI for 20 years." LOL. Okay, dude, stop the segregated religion and learn how to unify. You look more wise when you can walk in a room of any faith still preach the knowledge of your religion, not when you trash talk other religions for cool points. LOL. But touche, brother. Won't comment again. I see you lost in ignorance. You know, hey, see, this is what's wrong with our people, man. All right, let me get into some scriptures. All right, because they have no idea what the Hebrew Israelites are all about, man. Forget what the Hebrew Israelites are all about. They have no idea what the Lord is about, man. All right, because the Lord he didn't tell us to teach about peace, man, unity. All right, trying to bring all so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans together to unify, man. All right, the Lord he said that he didn't come to send peace but division, man. All right, let me get that first. Yeah, this is the book of Luke, chapter 12, verse 51. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? And this is in red. This is Yahweh Shai, man, who the world ignorantly calls Christ, man. All right. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? I tell you, nay, but rather division, man. All right. It says, for from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2 and 2 against 3. All right. And it says, the father shall be divided against the son against the father, the mother against the daughter against the mother-in-law against the daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. All right, so he didn't come to bring unity, man. All right, the Lord, he clearly came to cause division, man, because the scriptures cause division, man. All right, that's why it says in Galatians 4 and 16, yeah. It says, am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? All right, you know, the truth of the scripture, it turns friends into foes, man. All right, they start to dislike you because of the truth of the scriptures, man. All right, you know, you got friends in the world, they become distant after the Lord he calls you into this truth, man. All right, because it says, enemies shall be those of your own household, man. Your own family gonna be your enemy, man. All right, the fact that you don't smoke weed no more, the fact that you don't go out, you don't do the same things of this world, they hate you for that. They like, who you think you are? All right, it says Matthew chapter 10 verse 34. It says, think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household, man. All right? Hey, people of our own family are going to be our enemies, man. All right? Your friends are going to become your enemies, man. All right? You know, you can only really trust the men of the Lord once you're in this truth. All right? And these Muslims, man, these Muslims are gonna taste a missile, man, lest they repent, man. All right. Ye shall die lest ye repent. All right. This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 18. It says, What profiteth the graven image that the maker thereof hath graven it, the molten image, and a teacher of lies that the maker of his work trusteth therein to make dumb idols. You know, that's what these Muslims, they trust in. They trust in a dumb idol. All right. A teacher of lies says the maker of his work trusted therein. Let me read that again. It says, What profiteth the graven image that the maker thereof have graven it, the molten image, and a teacher of lies that the maker of his work trusted therein. All right, these idols are made with hands, man. All right, the Lord, he's a true power, man. He wasn't made with hands. He's not a graven image. All right, the Lord, he's alive. That's why the scriptures say, because the Lord's name, Yahweh, it means he is. All right, he exists. All right, he's a real being, man. All right, a true spirit. All right, and it says, and he has a body, man. All right, it says that in Daniel the 7th chapter in the 9th verse. All right, and verse 19 it says, Woe unto him that saith to the wood, Awake, to the dumb stone, Arise, it shall teach. Behold, it is laid over with gold and silver, and there is no breath at all in the midst of it. All right, hey, see these idols, man. They have no breath in it, man. All right, they can't speak, they can't teach, they can't do nothing, man. They can't even taste, man. All right, you know it's a dumb stone, that copper stone. All right, bow down to a stone that's decked over with gold and silver, man. All right, it has no breath in it. It's just a dumb rock. All right, talking about Allah, man. Come on, man. You know, and, hey, we don't teach we don't teach peace, man. All right, we have love towards the brethren that are like-minded and are of the same mind as us. Okay, specifically those that's in the same doctrine. All right, because there's a lot of Israelites that know that they're Israelites, but they're not in the right doctrine. That means they're not of the same mind. All right, so we teach peace among the brethren, but not even to a extent that we still rebuke and correct each other. But that's love and that's peace, man. All right, but a lot of people think that we trying to teach peace among all so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. No, man. All right, and the prophets of old, they didn't do that. All right. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, and verse 7. It says, Nevertheless, hear thou now this word that I speak in thine ears, and in the ears of all the people. The prophets that have been before me, and the prophets, Salaki, it says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of wars and of evil and of pestilence. All right, so that's what we're teaching, man. We're teaching against America, which is a great kingdom. We're teaching that World War III is nigh. It's already here, man. It's going to kick off. Then and of evil, which evil means a time of trouble, Jacob's trouble, martial law, when all hell breaks loose, when Esau breaks in our doors and tries to enforce that microchip. And of pestilence, man. The Lord, he's going to send pestilence, man. He's going to send plagues, just like of Egypt, man. All right. And it says, verse 9 says, the prophet which prophesied of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, which spake, and that word of the prophet, which was talking about in verse 8. That's what the words of the prophet is going to speak. And then shall the prophet be known that Yahweh have truly sent him, man. All right, so we're not prophesying of peace, man. All right, that's the Muslims. They're prophesying peace, Cause what that dude say? He said we should unify and come together and teach. And I don't know what the hell let me go back to what he said, man. Folly, man. Straight folly. He said stop the segregated religion and learn how to unify. Hey, that's a lack of knowledge, man. He said learn how to unify. You look more wise when you can walk in a room of any faith still preach the knowledge of your religion, not when you trash talk other religions. All right. Hey, we're not trash talking, man. It's the truth. All right. Hey, the truth hurts, man. All right. The truth, it hurts. And the scriptures, let me get Hebrews chapter 4 and 12, because the scriptures, they cut you, man. All right. They cut your spirit. All right. Hebrews chapter 4 verse 12 says the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and the intents of the heart. All right. You know, these people, they're trying to unify, man. Come together, Muslims and Hebrew Israelites. Hey, you off, man. All right, because what the Lord said, he said in 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 20, he says, but I say that the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils and not to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. And I would not that ye should have fellowship with devils. All right, clearly confounded, man. All right, Sakari, he's confounded. His group is confounded. They don't know what's going on. Either they do know what's going on and they sold out, or they just bugged out. They either sold out or just bugged out. I believe they just bugged out, man. All right, they're not under the correct order, man. That pride. All right. You know? Hey, the pride is a demon, man. All right, it says we should not have fellowship. Let's see what this word fellowship goes into. A partner, associate, comrade, companion, sharer in anything, brought into fellowship with, because they are the author of heathen worship. All right. Hey, we're not taking pictures with Muslims, man, posing, saying peace, man. You know, like those are our brothers, man. All right. You know, not have those are Gentiles, man. Gentiles are Israelites that's following the heathen custom. All right, Muslim, that's a heathen custom. That's the East Indian custom, man. Arab custom, Salakia. Ishmael, man. All right, the blessing was given to Isaac, not Ishmael. All right, and I'm gonna get a few more scriptures and I'll close out. I think it's in Ephesians. Yeah, I'm gonna get this. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 14. It says, be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers, for what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness, and what communion have light with dark? Hey, so these people are clearly, Sakari, they're clearly still in darkness, man. All right, because they would know if they was in the light, they wouldn't have nothing to do with Muslims, man, because they're Muslims, they're in darkness, man. All right. You know, Muslims are in darkness, man. They don't know what's going on. You know, they trying to bring everybody together. And the difference between a Hebrew Israelite and a Muslim, you can't convert. Anybody can't convert to a Hebrew Israelite. It got to be within your spirit. It got to be within your bloodline, man. All right. So anybody can't just become a Hebrew Israelite. All right. And of the elect, you know, you got to be chosen from the womb, from Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, from the womb. All right. You know, because a lot of people, they may fall out. They was never truly of the elect. They just tried to grab on to something that was trendy. All right. But the elect, man, they're going to stay firm and solid in the truth and in the doctrine of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right. I wanted to get one more in Ephesians. I think Ephesians. Salakia. I wanted to get one more. Oh yeah. All right. All right, because hey, we teach of the troubling times, man. We teach the World War III, Jacob's trouble. All right, pestilence, man. We teaching harsh things, but it's the truth, man. All right, because Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, he's a terrible power, man. He's gonna kill a lot of people, man. All right, because they don't want to hearken unto the words of the Lord. All right, 2/3 of Israelites, man. 2/3 of Israel are gonna die, man. All right, but I'm gonna close out with this 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand. Let me start at verse 10. Actually, let me start at verse 9. So it's all good. Let me start at verse 8. All right, the 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 8. I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. All right, hey, the souls of the just, we complain continually of the folly that's going on in America, man. We're ready to get out of here, man. We're ready to have our kingdom established, all right, with Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right. It says, and therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them to dwell in the land of Egypt. All right, we're not going to be here for long, man. Hey, the Lord, he's going to deliver the elect. All right, 1/3 and the 144,000. He's going to deliver us via the chariots, man. The so-called UFOs, he's going to deliver us, man. You got to believe it. All right. In verse 11, it says, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. That's how we know we are in Egypt again, because he's going to smite Egypt, which is America, all right, reincarnated with his mighty hand, the hand which is Yahweh Shai, man. All right. And if you don't have faith, this is what's going to happen. 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 4. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness, man. All right, so you Muslims are going to die in your unfaithfulness because you believe in a dumb stone that's laid over gold and silver. You Christians, you Baptists, you Buddhists, whatever religion you in, because this is not a religion, man. That's something people are mistaken. This is not a religion, all right? Not a religion. This is a heritage. I know I said I was going to close out, but let me get one more. This is a heritage, man, not a religion. All right. I think it's Ecclesiastes 24 and 23. Yeah, it says, Ecclesiastes chapter 24, verse 23. All these things are the book of the covenant of the Most High God, even the law which Moses commanded for an heritage unto the congregation of Jacob. All right, so these laws, statutes, and commandments, this whole Bible, man, this is our heritage, man. History, laws, everything you can think of, man. All right, this is our heritage, man. The congregation of Jacob. Jacob is the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel, man. All right, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Those are our forefathers, man. All right, so this is not a religion. This is a heritage, man. All right, let me just look up that word heritage. So I could bear with me. It says, heritage, that which may be inherited. Inheritance. All right. A condition or state transmitted from ancestors. All right. And that's what that verse just said, man. All right. Let me see if I can get one on inheritance, because we are the Lord's inheritance. See if I can spell it right. I think it's one in, it's a lot, but I think it's in Deuteronomy 30, I want to say. Yeah. 32. Yeah. All right. It says, Deuteronomy 32 and verse 9 says, For Yahweh's portion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance, man. All right. So I'm going to close out with that. Lord willing, this video is edifying to our elect brother or sister. We give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. To the next lesson, I say shalom.